So, concerning the attempt at a mob farm that I had, apparently how I built it was incredibly wrong. And I'm also not gonna, well, seeing how I already spent so much time making this, I don't think I'll just try to rebuild it. Like, I happened to see how I built it incredibly wrong after I, like, after looking at an Instagram reel that built the mob spawner, like, incredibly right, but didn't, but only utilized, like, source blocks. And I'm like, ah, that's where I went wrong. Anyway, gonna head back to the end to grab some more of those diamonds, and then I'll just be on my way to do whatever else needs to be done. I don't have any other building blocks here. I mean, on the upside, this cobblestone generator. Thought I was gonna fall out of the world again. Alright, we're back. Oh yeah, speaking of it being back, I suppose I should... Yeah. I mean, at least I got this wheat farm to a point that I'm not completely starting over from scratch whenever I die in this world. But it still kinda sucks. Yeah, there we go. B with the compost. You kidding me? Did you see where that windmill flew off to? Alright. no other dark sources. Alright, so... Is that a cow about to enter my house? Not exactly. With all this being here, now I'm kinda glad that Josh had a basically infinite iron source inside the base here. Well, in this main island. Yeah, this might be all I need. I don't have time for your slimes. Just gonna ignore you. Alright. Oh yeah, of course. Well, at least I know that ender pearls are a renewable resource as well, so guess that could be useful somehow. One stick, one plank. Yeah, buddy. Now to head back to the end. Yeah, now that I think about it, turning up the brightness here seems good. Uh-oh, big freaking magma cube. Seems we're good though. Almost misinputted off the edge again. Okay. Water and ender pearls right here. I guess I could just run. Alright, this works. Okay, we're good. I thought I aggroed one of the Zoglins, but turns out it was just the sound of his zombified piglins just chasing after something. Also, Enderman. actually sounds really close by. Well, is it? I see. Alright. Good to see dirt so easily available in the end. Wonder if these netherwork blocks would just disappear. Okay, maybe not like this. Okay. Okay. So just gotta climb all the way up there. Hmm. I guess I could use one of the ender pearls to just... Yeah. Don't have to worry too much about wasting blocks. I guess another great resource to get would be wool at some point. But yeah, I'll just be grabbing some diamonds, see, and being on with it. Hmm. I guess I'll just dig out then. if my way is gonna get blocked by Crying Obsidian. Alright, cool. I've reached the edge of that. I had a feeling I went on this exact island to Grabsa, well, to just scope out the land whenever I first reached here. Oh yeah, I pillared exactly all the way up there. Alright. Here's to hoping the Endermen don't aggro onto me somehow. Alright. That Strider is still living the best life over there. Love to see it. Trying to scope out what else could be over there. And I see some diamond ore over there, as well as some netherite. Is that? No, wait, that's. Hmm. I'll go ahead and place that down so that I won't fall off this structure while I'm on it. Okay. I guess I'll just ruin that Strider's day. Those are just zombified piglins down there. And here I thought there was an entire mob spawner that I missed on my first visit. I guess I could do something like this. Oh yeah, I could just mine the corner pieces of his Strider Paradise and just leave the Strider alone. Hold up. Alright, we're good. Alright. Now the diamonds are mine. Well, these diamonds anyway. You better prepare yourself if I ever fall out of the world again. But for now, you're lucky. Okay. And the end portal, I believe? I guess I can just jump down to this water source here. Well, to this water thing here. Actually, no, that looks rather dangerous. Oh, the end portal is over in this direction. Alright, cool. Happened to land on top of that, and it was all a bad dream. A bad dream that gave me diamonds. Alright, with all this in hand, let's go ahead and mine out that obsidian that's been bothering me all this time. You know, the obsidian specifically meant to hide the piglin brute spawners. Yeah. Huh. Are are they okay in there? Alright, changing plans. I'm gonna make a bottle and grab some honey. can't use wood from the nether as fuel for the furnace, for obvious reasons. Your furnace would explode otherwise. Oh, that just makes 3 of them. Alright, yeah, that... Oh, sorry. Alright. Surely they won't find a way in here. Oh gosh, they found a way in here. Oh, wait. No, they're also gonna die! No! I thought they all weren't okay in there, so I just... Right? Well, what's up? Oh, frick, that actually worked. Captain saddest deaths anime. Right, I'm gonna head over to... No, I'm not gonna head over to the nether, actually. The real nether, I mean. Wait, so what was the point of this? Okay. Oh gosh, they do a lot more knockback when you don't wear armor. Alright, well, I'm just gonna eat my bread and be on with it. Okay, so it was around here that I figured the piglin bird spawner was. Oh! Oh, now I know. Yeah, it becomes all idiot. Alright, so... Right. It's perfectly safe. after I place down all this unusable ground for spawning, that is. So there's a actually good chance that the piglin brute spawner is inside the Crying Obsidian. Is the Crying Obsidian in the room with us? Oh, yeah, it is. About to get 2 achievements in the span of 1 minute. Just watch. Bada boom. Alright. Here's to hoping a piglin brute doesn't spawn in this tunnel with me. Or, wait, I do have a bunch of torches. I could just make it impossible for them to spawn. Completely forgot about that. Yeah, I do realize it's entirely possible to make a nether portal, like, anywhere now, but honestly, there probably isn't much more overworld to explore, and the nether is probably otherwise vanilla, so I'll just keep on doing whatever I'm doing here. I guess now that I also got more than one cow on the island, it would also be good to start some sort of a, well, to create some sort of an enchantment table. Oh wait, I don't have lapis, never mind. Oh, that is one of the tunnels, yeah. Hmm. Oh yeah, you could make, I think you could make respawn anchors with Crying Obsidian, if I remember correctly. Just now thought of something rather, like, stupid. So, you know how in, this game you can name mobs and there are villagers as well? So there's an Easter egg that if you name an villager Johnny, it'll spawn, well, if you name an villager spawn egg Johnny, it'll spawn in with an axe and be hostile to absolutely every mob. I wonder if some kid has hit. Good thing I was adequately prepared for this situation. But yeah, what if some what if somebody just named an villager Johnny because that's what it looked like it'd be named, well, he'd be named it, and then they just saw Johnny going, "Here's Johnny," to all the other mobs in the game. Seems I'm getting awfully close to the spawner here. If I'm hearing more than one piglin brood. Okay, we're good here. I can also probably just escape into the Blackstone over there. Oh yeah, I'm hearing a lot of piglin brutes just it being here. You know, before I get ambushed by piglin brutes on the while tunneling my way out of here, I should. Oh, well, how about that? Hmm. Gotta find a way to go about this. And like this. Yeah. Alright. Wait, this is gonna take me out of there. I wanna. Wait, I'm going the wrong direction. It's like the bottom of the island, yeah? Well, I guess there's only one way to go. Well, one way to find out if I'm going the right way here. I think I'm going the right way. Alright. Wow. Hi, guys. Oh gosh. Back to square one. Well, ain't this yet bad? Okay, not as bad as you think. I'll just travel over the top here. And that'll be how I just escape this. Yeah, buddy. Well, that's still pretty tragic. Alright, so... Guess I'll need a bunch of wood planks here. Well, not wood planks, but just building materials in general. I suppose a great way to go about that would be to chop down some trees, yeah. Oh, okay. Good stuff. What the heck? Also, new item dupe glitch discovered. Real, not clickbait. Alright, so have all these blocks here. A lot more blocks than I thought. That grew fast. Alright. And I guess I can just take this with me. Kind of a shame to see that magma caves don't take damage from water. Ah well. Oh what? Hmm. Guess these building materials aren't gonna build themselves. here it is. Okay. So here's the Crying Obsidian room. It's so silly to look at, honestly. Yeah, these two torches are fine. Looks like I made the right call. Alright, cool. And I guess so that I can still kind of see in this room, I'll go ahead and place down this torch. So... Alright, I get the feeling that nothing eventful is gonna happen while I'm mining out all this Crying Obsidian, so I'll just, cut to where the piglin spawner is. So, yeah. Alright, so I've broken free, and yeah, thinking there's definitely a chance that it could be located, like, all along here. So I guess I'll go strip mining. Strip mining for that one piglin brute spawner. There was a point during during the past recording that I was wondering, well, not wondering, but rather thinking about it just pretending I died somehow during the pause, and whenever I continue recording, I'd be like, baby piglin brutes. I did not know those were in the game. It would be funny if that's happened. Well, if I just decided to do that anyway. But yeah, I guess all you could really hear right now are magma cubes. But yeah, whenever I was like literally here, it was definitely possible to hear the piglin brutes just being the way they are. Also decided to like put on some music while the intermission was happening. So like, hey. Well, I mean, it doesn't seem like we're getting any closer here. But yeah, it definitely sounds like they're on top of the structure. Well, on top of all this, anyway. I think I'll, like, fill these holes in. Well, fill this hole in, just in case. But yeah. I thought about just keeping the music on for myself, but then I had this crazy thought about what if the what if the music got picked up somehow and then this video got DMCA'd? That'd be terrible. You know, I don't have much use for the single block of obsidian, so I'll just, yeah. Alright, now to just expand outward, I guess. Yeah. What the heck? Huh. No, wait, that's like a regular zombie pigman. And here I thought the piglin brutes from the spawner found a way to get inside the portal after all. Eh. Shh. But hey, on the upside, it sounds like I'm very close to the source of the spawner. Well, the source of all these guys. And judging by the looks of this entire room here, it doesn't seem like there's... Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's a specific room that's holding all these guys. Yeah. I just have to get lucky to find the spawner itself. Looks like the Crying Obsidian is stopping here. Or maybe not. Hmm. You know, maybe it would be faster if I just grabbed this sort of efficiency. Ouch. Oh gosh. Fortunately, it looks like all the items already spawned here. So I just need to quickly make my way up, and I should be fine. Wait. Fellas, how do I go about? What the hell? Alright, fine. I was like, that's a lot of stuff for a guest to drop. But I guess one of those tracks is one of the new songs that got added. Alright, so... no bread. It happens to be at the very entrance of this entire thing. Hopefully I don't get sniped here. Alright, cool. No getting sniped here. I'll take a bit of fun in the show. Bish. Items are gonna just spawn at this rate. Great, now they're spawn camping in my, like, way back. Almost got wall comboed by a tiny magnet slime. Alright, fine, I'll just... I'll just head a different way. the nether ambience if playing in the wrong biomes. Okay. You know, maybe there's still hope for the items that I have here. Frick. Oh, huh. They're like... We're actually so back. Alright. Drift to the crafting bench, but that's probably not a huge deal. Also, not gonna. I just remember do I enchantments aren't really a thing since, for as I know, you need a lapis in order to get them going, and there's no lapis on this island. So, yeah. Wow. Wow. Oh, wait. I just realized why it was so hard to place a half slab on the top half of the block there. I did.
See ya.
See ya. I happened to see its reflection on the TV screen that's behind my laptop. Pretty nifty, yeah? Would be pretty good to just make some more of that. Make some more of those slabs, honestly. And TBH. If I just run out of uses for the diamond pickaxes that I have during this expedition, I'll just end the episode here. I mean, there's definitely more diamonds in my base, so I can just grab some more and then just peel out most of this layer here. Just to find and destroy the piglin root spawner. Had a feeling. Alright. Any more layers of Crying Obsidian? That's gonna be all those over there. Alright. So, yeah, so much for cutting to when I find the piglin root spawner. Yeah, I'll just dig through here until I reach the edge of this Crying Obsidian thing. Those are just zombified piglins. Almost it made a safe spawn point for piglin brute. Can't let that happen. Actually, now that I think about it, it's definitely a safer bet to, like, see if the... Alright, bye. See if the piglins... If the piglin brute spawner is... like... on the surface here instead of hidden deep in some Crying Obsidian. That's what I know for sure. Anyway, gonna dig through here. Oh, that's dirt up there. I mean... Okay, for sure this is like, yeah, okay. Maybe that's just the sound that I'll play in the overworld all this time. Oh, hey, at least I got some more water buckets here. So yeah, just gonna do a bit of reconnaissance. And mainly to see if the piglin brute spawners are more exposed than I think. Or otherwise, this video would be known as the Crying Obsidian episode. Rather boring, yeah. one's actually swimming. Alright. Sorry. Well, good to see that some more idiot piglin brutes got trapped here. I'm not gonna, like, try to take him out, though. Gotta love waterlogged blocks. So... Huh. Never realized this area was exposed before. The more you know, I guess. Fortunate. So it looks like the... Wait. Alright. That's zombified. I mean, yeah, I definitely know it's around here. Bro, that's like a slapstick act waiting to happen. I'm just gonna continue creeping along. Good to see that the F-slabs I set up all that time back they're starting to pay off. That's also just a lot of regular zombified pigmen over there. Alright, well. Honestly, I didn't see any sign of piglin brute spawners over here, so I'm just gonna... continue mining, I guess. Yeah, of course. Ah, gotcha. Actually, now that I think about it, I should definitely leave the restroom or something. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. So... now that I think about it, I did spend a bit of time in the bathroom doom scrolling on Instagram. So that begs the question of if any streamer has ever been caught doom scrolling while they were streaming, like in the bathroom or something. Yep, that's lost forever. Yeah, okay. Well, okay, let's assess the situation here. I don't think there's a piglin brute spawner hiding in there. It's, sneaky and suspicion, you know? Alright. Now to go a bit deeper here. I've got no slabs protecting me here. Though I'll be honest, I don't think a piglin brute is gonna spawn right here. So, though I don't have any slabs protecting me, I do have all this, open space, I guess. So just need to go below this Y level, and I'll be good. Oh wait. Yeah, that's the sound of piglin brutes. I thought it was like the sound of a hoglin for a moment. Alright. So it looks like there's not much Crying Obsidian left over here. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, okay. I guess it's not out of the possibility to for a streamer to have doom scrolled while in the middle of his stream. I guess I'll start mining this way now. I guess one thing about this little doom scrolling experience, though. So, that last reel that I saw is one of those reels that's like straight piracy, or well, okay, maybe not straight piracy, but it's just like capturing a moment from a TV show. Interesting. I'm kinda curious what I even put over there. Well, why I put something like that over here. Oh wait, that's just part of the thing. Yeah. But yeah, it's one of those serials that shows a moment from a TV show. The TV show in question being one of the Batman TV shows. And it was one of those moments where Robin found Batman tied up, or maybe he was the one who tied him up, and he left him tied up because there's a good chance that Batman's a liability thanks to the Scarecrow's fear toxins. And Batman's like, okay, yeah, I trained you well enough for this moment. Untie me and you'll be the boss of this operation. Robin almost goes to untie him and then just, after a moment of hesitation, realizes that Batman almost fooled him and then just leaves him behind. I haven't seen that episode myself, but judging purely by the comments, they're like, oh yeah, Batman really trained him well. And there was even some comment about the Bruce voice that Batman put up. Well, the Bruce Wayne voice that Batman put up towards the end of that, which probably was a dead giveaway that Batman wasn't himself. Oh yeah, for the uninitiated, the Batman literally just believes he's Batman. Bruce Wayne is the mask that he puts on. mean, yeah, he was Bruce Wayne before his parents got killed, but I guess after that incident, he just decided to be Batman. Now that I think about it, I've never even watched anything remotely Batman. Like, not even the Christopher Nolan movies, or just the other Batman movies, now that I think about it. Eventually, I'll find the source of the zombified piglin spawners. Or just not zombified piglins, just piglin brutes in general. Got more of this here. It's rather silly that they just fell down like... Could have sworn there was two over here before. Alright, much better. Alright, thanks for letting me know you're here. I guess instead of mining out this entire thing, I'll go ahead and like mine out the outer shell of this first. Then I'll just crisscross my way through that. Process of elimination, I can just guess where the piglin brute spawner is not, and then just go beyond with it. Yeah. Ah, another one spawned. Now that I think about it, that's like a suspicious amount of piglin brutes just spawning in the air like that. So what if Nothing at all is being hidden inside the... Hmm. I've got no idea, actually. Like, what if one of the spawners is literally in one of the trees and I just missed it? You know? Alright. Pig, with the piglin brutes being the way that they are, I propose a name change for the piglin brutes. Rename them to Piglin Karens. Yeah. Yeah, after you just rename them to Piglin Karen, you'll never hear them the same way again. I see. I guess I'll just carry on. You know what? Let's actually test out this theory that I have. Well, I do have a lot of blocks here, so let's just get started. And hopefully no more piglin brutes just spawn and vibe check me off this pillar. I get the feeling that's not gonna happen. Worth a shot. Oh, they are kind of like light sources. Oh gosh. Get back up! Indeed. Now what? And another brute has spawned. So I gotta wait for the Karens to stop groaning, and it just becomes zombified already. Like, there's just no way that the spawner isn't, like, up here, yeah? Alright, let's see about... Fortunate. I just realized there's an easier way to find out if there's anything hiding in the trees. Just need to make another bucket real quick. Alright. Safe. Oh. Shh. Unfortunately, lava is, like, extremely limited in this world. So I better be careful. And do not lose the only lava source that I have. It's up there. Good. Actually, I should, like, do it like this. Hurry up and burn something. Gosh. Alright, fine. Fine by me. Okay. Maybe the piglin bird spawns aren't hiding anywhere. Well, anywhere, like, intuitive. So I guess I'll just do something else in the meantime. I like that random crouch check that I implemented towards the end of that tunnel. It's just, rather silly, yeah? Anyway, I'm heading back over to my base to replace the lava that was for the cobblestone generator. Bada boom. Yeah, that's exactly what I meant to do. So... oh yeah. Like... actually brought cheers with me into the... actually, no, that makes sense. The last place I died with the shears was after falling off of the disgraced mud farm. So, guess I'll grab some more iron then. Good thing I was holding shift. Yeah. No, the reason why I want cheers is because there's actually one more spot in the nether to explore. In the real nether, anyway. And whenever I tried going up there, I saw some ominous blue waves coming from where I was placing blocks, so I just noped out of there, and now I'm just trying to grab the wall here. Trying being a very good word here. Since it seems like oh. Yeah, my sheep is gone. Huh. Hey, sir? Have you seen my sheep anywhere? Oh, thanks. That's a bed in my house. Well, this is rather unfortunate. Alright, so guess I'll just bring the essentials then. All these building blocks. A crafting bench, some sticks. This bed. All this bread, and a full stack of those slabs. I kinda wish I didn't, like, breed all those cows. So, yeah. Hoping that maybe, just maybe, I could find some sheep. Well, get some sheep to spawn on this island. Of course, I won't be taking those cows down without a bite. I'll just place these in here. Oh yeah, grunts and flakes are actually good building material. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe water isn't much of a required resource. Well, a bucket of water anyway, since iron is non-renewable here. And I guess I'll put leather in there. Yeah. Okay, let's head back over to that one part of the real nether. Oh my gosh, I almost punched that little guy and almost got shred to bits. H. Alright. I don't know why I blocked this area. I suppose I should be ready. So to get to this other part of the real nether, I must... I guess I can just do this. I must head over to this corridor here and then enter the nether portal at the end of that. And the way I traversed to the nether the first time, I was a little too careful about encountering piglin brutes. So I just built this entire ceiling here of half slabs, which means that I just go through here at a glacial pace. But once I'm out, I'm basically home free. It rains in the nether? I'll think about it. What the heck? Let's see if I can, like, go around this nether portal. Okay. Guess I can't without risking it breaking the integrity of the portal. There's no other way to get to this part of the well, get to this part of the world without like memorizing the coordinates and all that. Actually, no. Gonna set the respawn point to this thing here. It really does look like you're going slow here. And this definitely looks a lot more threatening now that I basically removed all the grass blocks that could be grown here. Doesn't help that this part of the world got set to a non-overworld biome. I think it's the warped forest, judging by the Enderman spawns and nothing else. Yeah, alright. Continue going up this corkscrew here. And just... wait, not yet. We wanna sleep here. And then we'll set our spawn point here. And then we'll just enter whatever this is. With only the blocks we have at our disposal. Oh, it's raining. Now that I think about it, this may have been purely for the vibes. Yeah. This is just for the vibes. Gosh dang it. Which begs the question. Wow. That's just a lot of those. Anyway, don't mind if I do. Sneak 100. Yeah. Ah, gosh. Alright, shut up. as well. It was nice talking with you. Suppose I could just build a staircase up there. Do I go out to like regular? Yes, I do. Okay. Isn't this wonderful? Here I thought I was about to encounter the warden, but nope. Alright. Also gotta remember not to bring water in here since that's like... Because for one, that's literally useless in the real nether since water just despawns automatically. What if? Yeah, I figured. Okay. Alright, so... First thing first, bring a torch over here. Well, bring some torches over here, I mean. I guess I could just... Yeah, I'll just take the stairs I already made. So... Oh, grass can regrow here, I think. Yeah, okay. Kinda wish there wasn't such a huge area between this nether portal and that nether portal over there. Oh, what? Oh, that's rare. Hmm. Oh, I'm pretty sure I got that. I'm pretty sure that the power and infinity bow also went bye-bye after I fell into the void last episode. Theoretically, I could create a shortcut over to the overworld that I'm familiar with. If I just create a trap door over here to crawl through the bed thing, not the bed thing, to crawl through that gap. Why do you do this to me? Okay, just making sure I actually didn't bring any torches on this adventure. Okay, so. Huh. Apparently, oh yeah, I lost all my torches on top of that mountain. Okay, well. Bruh. Oh wait, that's right, I don't need sheep. Since the warden's never gonna spawn. Okay. You know what? Gonna. Oh well, that was easy. Alright. I don't know if dogs in Minecraft should eat cooked meat or not. Uh, Looks like they can. Alright, cool beans. Ah, yes. Oh, okay, you're already well fed. Okay, right. I am going to grab more torches. Making making the window like that had the unintended side effect of the dog just coming in whenever he wants. Yeah, that's the doggy door. Bro, I can't with the derpy barks that he's given. Right. We're going to head to the real nether. He's just falling behind me excitedly, isn't he? You good? Okay, yeah. Okay, so... Hmm. Okay, good to see that you're following so eagerly. Alright, into the nether you go. And into the nether I go. Huh. You good with this? Oh gosh. Yeah, let's be careful, okay? Yeah. Didn't realize I dug a hole here. Do I? Huh. Alright, follow me. Hold on, gotta make it easier for the little guy to... Alright, now it should be fine. Yeah? What's that you... What's that you got in your mind? Well, okay, if you say so, I'll just continue on my adventure. This is literally like the ending of it. Well, not the ending of Super Mario Galaxy 2, but at the final level, whenever you say your final goodbye to Yoshi, and Yoshi's just sitting at the bottom of the pole that leads up to the Bowser gate, being like, "Hey, bye! I'll miss you!" Um, okay. Chances are either there's some home base range that I'm not aware of for my doggo, or there was a skeleton on the other side of the wall and he wants a piece of that. Alright, for real now. Oh wait, that means I'm gonna have to... No, I'm gonna have to mine through all of that. Okay, it'll be worth it in the end, yeah. Oh wait, mobs can't spawn on bedrock, of course. I think... Yeah, move over one, and then we're good. Bro, I can't believe Josh put in all these just for the vibes. I'm gonna dismantle them. Actually, I might as well. Ouch. Oh man. Now what? Oh wait, I can just do this. Also... Oh. I don't need a pickaxe at all. Okay. That's literally an overloaded sound channel. Like, don't you hear this? dismantle it all once I get to the top. Good news, we've run out of half slabs. And we're also, like, very close to the end here. Surely no mob decides to spawn and vibe check me. What the heck? Well, let's just do the important part real quick. We're going to just... Ah, come on. I suppose this does mean that I'll have to make multiple trips up and down. You know, maybe it's not worth it. I'll just go up to that one bit of land once again and say what the heck, and then just say peace out for the episode. Hope you got all that. So, wait. Alright, just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything. Alright, as promised. What the heck? And that's it for tonight.